Welcome to Part 2, Resolve to a Healthy You. In this video, we'll go over why it's hard to keep a New Year's resolution and ways to keep it. As you can see in the picture, someone gave up already. Instead of taking some weights, they bought some chips. We don't want that to be you. We want you to be better. So, let's review why some people don't keep the resolutions. As you can imagine, there's several reasons why people don't keep the resolutions. One reason is that the resolution may not be realistic to begin with, Another reason might have been that the person may have had an unrealistic benefit of the behavior that he or she wants to change. Or maybe the person wasn't ready. That tends to be a big one. Or maybe there was some other reason like no family or friend support, or your work or home environment just isn't supportive, or it's just there's so many reasons, and we don't want those to be obstacles for keeping them. So if we're going to make some resolutions, what can we do to increase our chances of being successful? We're going to review some tips. And as we do, try to envision how you can apply them to your lives. So it's January, and how many people do you know said, "This is my year. I'm going to lose weight, get in shape, eat healthier, and save money"? Do you really think that happens? Trying to change all those habits is very hard to do. At least it's hard to do them well. And to make the behavior changes permanent. So with that in mind, one tip in being successful is to focus on one resolution. Make one behavior change at a time. You want to get healthier physically, mentally, spiritually, or financially. Focus on one behavior and put all your effort in making that chance successful. Once you're successful at changing that behavior, then it's going to become a habit, and then it'll become permanent. And then there you go. Then you can move on to the next behavior, and then you'll be more successful if you did it that way. So after you selected your resolution, set realistic expectations and goals. For example, if you're self-described couch potato who never exercises, if you're getting in shape and running a marathon this year may not be the best or most realistic goal. It might be a little too ambitious. So instead, start off with some realistic goals, like walking for 30 minutes a day or 3 times out of the week. That's not bad, gradually working up to it. So finally, one day you will run your marathon. Meeting these mini goals along the way will keep you more focused, and then you'll feel more accomplished as well. And remember, you don't have to accomplish the final goal in 1 year. The couch potato who wants to run a marathon may not get to run the marathon until next year. But along the way, he or she is going to be physically active 5 days a week. They can complete a 5K, then a 10K, then a half marathon, and work it all the way up to a marathon. This individual is also going to be well along his or her way to having an active lifestyle that's now an everyday habit. Having a series of smaller goals is good, because you can reward yourself along the way, which is a good way to keep yourself motivated. So here's another example of setting a realistic goal. Let's say you want to lose weight in the coming year. This is great, but the goal needs to be a little more specific. Give yourself a target weight loss and a realistic timeline to get it done. So say I'm going to lose 10 pounds in 3 months. That's a goal. Eating healthier is a common New Year resolution. But what does that really mean? Well, how will you know if you're eating healthier? Instead, that's a broad goal. Let's focus on some more specific goals that are in line with a healthy eating plan. This can include eating 1 more vegetable or fruit each day, eating out less, bringing your lunch to work, which also saves money, bonus, drinking water instead of soda or any sweetened beverage at work, or maybe eating no more than 2 fried foods each week. Just pick one to start with. It's your choice. Most of us make resolutions on January 1st because it's the first of the year. However, you can make resolutions any time of the year. When making a change in behavior, pick a date that's important to you. It could be January 1st or maybe in another important day, perhaps a birthday or an anniversary. Set your date and put it in your phone or on your calendar to remind you. Let your family and friends know, right? Get them to help you and remind you and keep you on track. Keep in mind that changing behavior takes time and effort, and you have to not only want to do it, but you have to have a plan in place to make the change successful and permanent. Once you have the date selected, prepare the change that you want to make. Make sure you have all the tools and information in place so you can be successful. As Benjamin Franklin once said, if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. In the next video are ways to organize a plan and to reach your goal. So stay tuned for video 3.